Hello students, hello everyone. In this video I am going to continue the topic double-ended cube. One video I have already uploaded about this topic, and there I have introduced what is double-ended cube, and two operations I have discussed in that video. The push and pop operation at rear, that I have discussed in that video. In this video I am going to discuss the push and pop operation at front. Okay, so if you have not watched that video, kindly watch that video first, then come back to this video. I will put the link of that video in the description of this video. Okay, watching that video is important, because if you not watch that video first, then there will be confusion. So better you watch that video first, then come back to here. And here I am going to continue that topic double-ended cube, and in this video I will discuss about push and pop operation at front. Okay, so let's go with this new topic without wasting your and my time. Here we are. Okay, so in previous video I have discussed, I told कि when we perform push operation, front will decrease. Okay, front will decrease. That I have discussed. You can watch there. Thoroughly I have discussed there. You can watch there. Okay, front will decrease. Okay, so I am going to discuss two operations. As I told in this video, I will discuss push and pop at front. So first I am going to discuss push front. Okay, push front. So see, consider this is the array. Okay, and some elements we have already inserted. We have already pushed in the array, in the queue, you can say. And in this time the value of front is 0 and the value of rear is 5. Means this time you can see the queue is full. Okay, consider this is the situation. And if you want to push an element at the front, consider you want to push this element 35 at front, but you can see this array is what, this queue is what, full. So this is the situation because f is 0, because you know whenever we are going to push a value into the array, into the queue, the front will decrease. Since there is no, if we will decrease the value of f, which is 0 this time, if we will decrease the value of f, it will become -1, and there is no such index -1 in the array, as you know. These are the indexes I am writing here. So this is the condition of overflow from front. Means if the value of f equal to 0, it means we cannot insert the value because it is full from the front. Okay, this is the condition of full from the front. Please remember that, if f equal to 0, because after pushing any value, the value of front will decrease. So decrement means it will become -1. If it is 0, it will become -1, and there is no such index -1 in that array, as you know. So this is the condition of overflow from front. Okay, am I clear? Now see, consider that one element we are going to remove from this. Consider the value of f is what? This time the value of f is what? 0. F is at index number 0. Now consider we are going to remove one element from this. Consider this element we are going to remove. That I will discuss. Pop operation I will discuss, but consider this element we are going to remove. We are going to perform pop operation from rear. From front. We are going to as pop front. Consider I am popping one value from the front. Consider I have popped 10. Popped from index number. First I am performing pop operation at this queue. So it will pop means we are going to pop from where? We are going to pop from the front. So the value of at front, that is what? The value of front is what? 0. Since from the value from the index number 0 will be returned by this function. Means this element will be removed. Means now and front will move to the next index. Means the value of front will become what? 1. Okay, am I clear? So front will move. If you pop from a queue, if you pop a value from a queue, the value of front will increase. Okay, so now front will become what? 1. Okay, we have pop one value. Now again consider we are going to pop one more value from the front, pop front. So what will happen? This value will be popped, will be returned by the function, and the f will move to the next, index, that is f will become 2. Okay, now front is what? This means front to rear means from 2 to 3 we have the values, index number 2 to 4 we have the values. Okay. Now we have performed pop operation 2 times, 2 values we have popped, and whenever we access the value from this double-ended queue, we use the elements from front to rear. So only these elements will be used by us. We will not be able to use these values. That's why it is assumed to be removed. Actually, no deletion has taken place. We are moving front and rear to different places only, and always we get the value from front to rear. Okay. So these 15 and 20 are there. It has not been deleted, but we cannot access them because we are using the value. Always we use the value in a queue from front to rear only. So what is the value of front? It is 2, and what is the value of rear? It is 4. So we will access the value from 2 to 4 only. Okay. 15 and 20 will not be accessed by us. Now I'm going to perform push operation. Again, I'm going to perform push operation. So 2 values we have popped. So this is the situation. It means these 2 places are empty. We can use them. We have used the value from index number 0 and 1. Now we can push a value, we can store a value into the queue because these 2 places are empty. So to use the empty spaces from the queue, double-ended queue is useful. It means in queue we cannot do that, we cannot use the empty cells. But here in double-ended queue, if the place is there and we want to insert afterwards in the empty places, we can reinsert the value. So this is the benefit of double-ended queue. Okay. So by the way, now see, we have performed push operation 35. It was not possible that time because the front was 0. That time the front was 0. Now we have what we have done, we have performed pop operation 2 times. So we have removed these 2 values, and now front is at index number 2. Okay. Then what we'll do, now we'll push a value. Again, we are trying to push a value, push front. We are pushing at front, push front. Consider we are going to push 35. So that 35 will be pushed at index number what? It will be pushed at front. So what is the value of front? So first we'll decrease the value of front because this time the front is here and the value is here. We cannot insert here. First we have to decrease the value of f. Means we'll make it, first we'll decrease the value of f. We'll make it 1. Front will come to here. Front will become 1, and then at front we'll store the 35. Means at index number 1 we'll insert the 35. Means what are we doing? If there is place, we can push a value. So what we have to do, we have to decrease the value of front. पहले front की value घटाएंगे, उसके बाद front index पे हम value store कर देंगे. This we are doing. Okay. Now consider I'm going to perform again one push operation. Push front, and now consider I'm going to insert 45. So what is the value of f this time? 1. So what we'll do, we'll decrease the value of front first. Means we'll decrease the value of f. It will become 0. Now it will become 0, means it will come to index number 0. F equal to 0. Now this value 45 will be stored at front index, that is 0, means this 45 will be stored at index number 0. Okay. Now there is no space left, you can see. Now what is the value of f? Now the value of f is 0. So we cannot move further this side because we are decreasing the value of f first. No, so if we decrease the value of f from here, if we make it -1, there is no index -1, no such index -1. Okay. So now we cannot insert the value because the value of f is 0. So f equal to 0 means it is full from front. Okay, if the value of f equal to 0, it means it is full from front. I hope it is clear. And if it is, if there is place, if the value of f is not equal to 0, it means what we have to do? We have to decrease the value of f. Then at f, we have to decrease the index of, we have to decrease the front index, and then we'll store the value at front index. F is the front index here. So let me show you the code of this. See, push front. I hope it will be clear now. If front equal to 0, as I told, front equal to 0 is the condition of overflow from front. So if front equal to 0, pull from the front. Okay, this message is given in the question, you can see, to add integer from the front index if possible. This else, otherwise display the message full from front. So as per this question, we are displaying this message. When f equal to 0 means the queue is, the double-ended queue is full. Okay. Otherwise, if it is not equal to 0, means there is empty spaces we can insert. So what are I doing? We are decreasing, the name of the array is ELE. Okay, the name of the array is ELE. We are decreasing the front index first. As I told ki hum pehle front index की value घटाएंगे, will decrease the value of front index, then that value we will push into that index. Okay, so this is about push front operation. Okay, please remember that. I hope the things are clear. The condition for overflow, this is condition for overflow, and if it is not equal to 0, if the front index is not equal to 0, then what we'll do, we'll decrease the value of front, then that value will store that front index. माइनस माइनस प्रीफिक्स है, तो पहले फ्रंट की वैल्यू घटेगी, तब उसमें उस इंडेक्स पे v की वैल्यू जो भी होगी वो वैल्यू स्टोर हो जाएगी, पुश हो जाएगी. Okay, so this is about push front operation. I hope the things are clear, and if any doubt you can ask through the comment section. Okay, still the chances are there to understand. Now going to perform pop operation. Consider this is the situation and the elements are there, and we have stored, and the the queue is full. Now you can see the situation is what? The value of front equal to 0 and rear equal to 5. Okay, now I'm going to pop a value, going to perform pop operation, pop front. We are performing pop operation at front. Consider performing first pop operation, this value will be returned, this value will be popped, and the value of f will increase. Means first will return, then increase. f की वैल्यू फ्रंट इंडेक्स पे जो वैल्यू है उसको रिटर्न करने के बाद f की वैल्यू हम इंक्रीज करेंगे. पुश ऑपरेशन पे, सॉरी पॉप ऑपरेशन पे फ्रंट की वैल्यू इंक्रीज होती है. ओके, सो हियर f equal to 0. So push front, pop front, the value from index number front, that is 0, will be returned, this 45 will be returned, and f will move to the next index. Now f will become 1. Okay, now we're going to perform pop operation again, pop front. So again what will happen, the value from front index will be returned. After returning, the value of f will increase by 1, it will become 2. मतलब पहले हम वैल्यू फ्रंट इंडेक्स की वैल्यू रिटर्न करेंगे, उसके बाद फ्रंट की वैल्यू इंक्रीज करेंगे, इंक्रीमेंट बाद में होगा. ठीक है, देन अगेन वी आर परफॉर्मिंग पॉप ऑपरेशन, पॉप फ्रंट. अगेन सेम थिंग, व्हाट विल डू, विल रिटर्न द वैल्यू फ्रॉम इंडेक्स फ्रंट इंडेक्स, दैट इज 30, and then we'll increase the value of f, it will be 3 now. Now again I'm going to perform pop operation, pop front 4 times. So what will happen, the value at index number front index will be returned, that is 3. So the value from index number 3 will be returned. First we'll return the value from the front index, then we'll increase the value of f. Now f will become 4. Okay, f will become 4, just focus on this. And then last time we are going to perform, fifth time we are going to perform front operation, pop operation at front. So now the value of front is what, 4. The value from index number 4 will be returned. It will be returned first, then it will increase by 1. Now front will become 5. Okay, now you can see the queue is full. We have stored 5 elements. There is no, we have popped all the elements from the index, from the array, from the queue, you can say. There is no element left to pop. We have popped, we have removed all the elements from the array. Okay, it means now what is the situation? This time we can further we cannot return, we cannot pop any value from the double-ended queue, from this queue, because the front is equal to rear now. This is the condition of empty. This is the condition of underflow in case of double-ended queue. In both the cases, whether you are doing pop operation at front or you are doing the pop operation from rear, in both the cases the condition is what? If front equal to 0, that is the condition of empty. That I have discussed in previous video also, in where I have taught about pop from rear. In pop rear and front, pop rear and pop front, in both the cases, the case of the condition of overflow is front equal to rear. This is the condition of underflow. Now let me show you through the code. The function of pop front. If front equal to rear, it means the queue is empty. This is the condition of underflow. Means now there's no possibility left to return a value. So that is the case of. So in that case, to remove remove and return, this is return elements from the front. If array is empty, then return -999. As per the question, if the array is empty, it is set to return -999. So that we are doing in this function. If front equal to rear, this is the condition of underflow, means there is no possibility left to pop any value. So in that case, it is said in the question to return -999. We are returning -9999. Okay. Otherwise, if the elements are there, the element has some, the queue has some element, then If front equal to rear, if this condition is false, then what we are doing? We are returning the value from front index. First we are returning the value from the front index, then we are increasing the value of front. First we are returning the value from the front index. What will happen? The value from front index will be returned, then the value of front will increase by 1. Okay, that I have discussed. मतलब पहले फ्रंट इंडेक्स की वैल्यू रिटर्न करेंगे, उसके बाद फ्रंट की वैल्यू इंक्रीज करेंगे. यहाँ पे देखो, हियर आई हैव यूज्ड पोस्टफिक्स इंक्रीमेंट ऑपरेटर. इंक्रीमेंट बाद में होगा, पहले फ्रंट इंडेक्स की वैल्यू रिटर्न होगी. दैट सेम थिंग वी वर डूइंग, I was telling here. First we are increasing the value of returning the value from front index. First we were returning the value from the front index, then we were increasing the value of f. That same thing we are doing. First we are returning the value from front index, then we are returning the value, then we are increasing the value of front by 1. Okay, this is all about this pop operation at front. So this complete question is there, students, let me tell you. And in case of double-ended queue, there are 4 functions: push and pop operation at front, push and pop operation at rear. Okay, and out of 4 functions, any 2 function you will be asked to write. Any 2 functions. Any 2 functions. In this question, this is the previous year question paper. In this question, you can see they have told to write only these 2 functions: push front and pop rear. Okay. So the things are always same, only this return value and these messages and name of the class and data members will be changed. So rest will be same. Okay. So kindly prepare all these 4 functions. Okay. Only the names and messages will be changed and data type of the array will be changed. So other things will be same. Okay. So prepare these 4 functions. Any one of these 2 functions, any 2 of these 4 functions will come in the examination. You will be asked to write any 2 functions, not 4 functions, but you prepare all 4 functions. Any 2 function will be asked. Okay. So for this video and this much only, this is all about. In this video, I have finished the topic double-ended queue. Prepare all that 4 functions. Okay. Learn it, write so many times that it will be printed in the mind. Okay, and you can write in the examination. And I'm guessing this year board will give the question of double-ended queue. Please mark my words. The board, as per the pattern I'm telling him, as per the specimen and the idea I am getting, that this time they are not going to give the stack and queue, they will give the question of double-ended queue. So prepare it well. Okay, it's a request. So for this video, this was only. Thank you for watching till this. Bye.